How far now? How you doing now? So today, this video is going out for all Nigerians who just took the last Jamb. If you took Jamb this year, this video is going for you. If you look above this video, you're going to see this news. It's a breaking news. And what the news is saying is that Jamb is apologizing for error in almost 300,000 candidates' exams. That means the whole 300 and something thousand candidates that took Jamb this year is going to take a receipt. Now, the thing will now make you start thinking, what is the work of Jamb? It's not to set exams, which is annual exam, which is once per year. Now, if this is something that you have done since the inception of Jamb in West Africa, you're not supposed hard now. Like, it should not be rocket science to set a CBT, computer-based test, multi-choice questions, abi, that you can see the result immediately after your exams. It's not hard now. It's online programming. You program the software, you put it, it generates random questions depending on your types. They have different types for each exam, each Jamb exam. So now you're telling me that you made a single mistake, that you could not, like, does it mean that you didn't test the platform before the exam day? Because this is something you do once a year. It's not as if you guys are overburdened with stress. It's not as if you guys have too much workload. It's just a pure act of incompetence. Yes, now, because how you go tell me say exams so you take once a year when I not do proper like you use 300 and something thousand candidates take play. Like, I mean, who does that now to start with? I saw this news about a girl who unalived herself. She hung herself because she got a low Jamb score. And you guys know the pressure parents put on kids in countries like Africa and Nigeria just to make sure they attain top results in their classes. And now you, as this MD, the COO, the Chief Operating Officer of the Joint Administration Matriculation Board of the whole West Africa, you are telling me that the best you can do is to come online and cry and ask for forgiveness. Like, you know, they add up. You know, the thing with this country is we have a taking responsibility problem in Nigeria. Okay, that's why you can see a government can just come siphon billions of dollars and nobody will ask, because we don't take responsibilities. We rather hand everything over to God. Okay, that's why when you have any issue in Africa and the issue is escalating, just involve God. Involve God with who they respect. Like, once you mention Alakwa, say Makachi, I don't know, to God, I don't know. Alakwa, I don't know. They could forgive you. Not be Nigerians. They'll forgive you now. That's why somebody would joke with they like. And to be honest, this is not just a Jamb issue. It seeps into the fabrics. When you say you see this cloth now fabric they call them. When you say what thing they use make this clothes, now corruption. Understand how they tell you say when corruption don't seek into the fabrics of a nation, it could show for all facets of the society. Okay, it's not just about Jamb. It happens everywhere, both INEC, both police, both everywhere, both banking system. Anybody just they do anything within like, because nobody will come ask you or stop you for road, ask you say, how far? Give me account. Like ordinary school where you they say the school fees where they pay, you know they see the account. It can't be national on a national scale. Okay, that takes you back to the root of the problem. Nigeria and most African nations where they colonized are not structured to the benefit of you and I, who are the common citizens. In fact, like that's why there's this quote that says that asks what can you do for your country rather than what can my country do for me, because they know that government is imbibed in corruption. They don't think, in fact, African countries, especially most countries that were colonized, like I said, were meant solely for the benefits of the colonial masters. Okay, the main purpose of creating all these entities called countries is to enable movement of raw materials from the client, which is our country, which has the raw materials, to the server. It's like a client-based relationship. They off me. So once you're talking about education, security, Keneko, it's not in that, there are terms of condition, there are like ways of use of a thing, okay? In Nigeria's terms and conditions, there is nothing that concerns your education, your welfare, or any of those things that you feel that a country should have at its forefront. Okay, that's not it. Once you just start talking about security, the headsmen clash, how you don't want to protect yourself against onslaughts of terrorists. You're talking off point. Once you start talking about how maybe you want to better the universal basic education scheme, once you want to better the food and agricultural, you are just talking off point. You're talking on your own because it does not involve movement of raw materials from here to there. Okay, that's why some militant groups in the Niger Delta, I think it's Tom Polo's group, or one of those groups, has a 4 billion naira monthly budget to secure pipelines that run all the way from Nigeria, or to be precise, to Algeria, to Libya, to Italo. And that's how the oil will spread. So anything you do, and it does not involve movement of raw materials from here to our Ogadem side, you are joking. You are a joke, and you are a complete joke. So once more, it's not just all about Jamb. If Jamb no fit come out now, tell us, see who they in fact, that guy know the now say this na Nigeria now, you get what you go talk online now. You can't talk trouble, you can't carry trouble. That guy no they even shame. You come online, they cry. Who you're crying here? Now today we begin cry. Why you so Jamb? Every time no no feature or something key. Because nobody go ask you what's up. The shame.